wake up. Get up. Gotta get to this money. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Get up. Gotta get to this money. Wake up, wake up. Get up. Gotta get to this money.
Yo, what's going on, fam? I almost left this thing sitting outside. So it came in a box and it was sitting outside of the garage, and I kept walking past it like it was just, I don't know, I guess I thought somebody just set some boxes outside. And I realized, I said, wait a minute, what is this? Like, who set this here? And I realized what it was, and I said, wait a minute, this is my Target. My steel Target that came in. So this is my steel Target that came in from High Wow, and I got it off Amazon. Actually, I did a little bit of pricing and went through a few other name brands, and I saw that they were like double the price, and just kept shopping around, and I came across this particular brand. And yeah, so it comes with the Target stand, the Target itself, the steel Target itself, and the post. So instead of boring you guys with the unwrapping and talking about the what type of bubble wrap it came in and all that mess, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this thing together, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. There we have it. I just put this thing together. I didn't want to bore you guys with the unboxing and how it was packaged and wrapped and all of that. But it's really just nuts and bolts. It probably took me about 15 or 20 minutes to put this thing together. It's a really nice setup. I paid about $170 for this thing on Amazon. I mean, not that bad. Not that bad at all. It has a nice fluorescent yellow. So when you set this thing out to distance, you'll be able to see it fairly easy. So this is a 3/8 inch steel plate. I wanted to get the 1/2 inch so that way it'll last a little bit longer. But if I decide to shoot rifle rounds at it, which more than likely I am, I'll make sure I put it, you know, out to distance, maybe, I don't know, the closest maybe 50 yards, and I'll stick it out there at 100 yards and put some 5.56 rounds on it and see how it'll hold up. And but yeah, so this thing, you can actually adjust it. It actually is, it can go one more size higher, which I think it's like anywhere between 43 inches to 67 inches, which is pretty decent for some of the ones that I've actually seen. Some of them you have to get a 2x4 and stick it in there, and I mean, you can adjust the back of it on the 2x4, but this one has some pre-drilled holes in it, and you can just kind of take the bolts out and adjust it as you need it. But I mean, it is AR500. I mean, again, I got it off Amazon, but you know, we'll definitely find out. I think it'll hold up pretty good. You know, I can't wait to put some use to this thing. So I got everything kind of tightened up, and I've been hitting on it to see how sturdy it is. But I mean, it's not level, but once you take this thing outside and it's on the ground is uneven anyway, so it should be fine. But if anything, you can just get some sandbags and put on the front and back, and it should be fine. But I don't think I'm gonna need to do that. So yeah, so let's get out here and put this thing to the test. Yo, what's up, fam? I'm back at it again. As you can see, I'm dressed up a little differently. I have a different type of kit on. I came out today because normally I don't get to really practice. Yeah, you're gonna hear some shit. I'm out here with a couple of friends of mine. I don't really get to practice in this attire, if you will, outside of doing just regular private investigative work as it pertains to surveillance, background checks, missing persons. If I'm doing executive protection and armed security, this is pretty much the gear that I have on. Body flashlight, depending on the weather, I may have on a hoodie or something like that. And I have a Walther PDP 4.5-inch barrel with a TLR1 light with a hollow sun dot. This is a HS407CO with a 2x magnification. It's a really good firearm. This isn't typically the holster that I run. I only got it because I was waiting on a US duty holster to come in. I didn't think it was gonna come in, so I went on Amazon and I purchased this. This is a black Omnivore. It works for 150 different platforms as long as you have the TLR, man, I can't tell. As long as you have that particular on this holster, it will work. I got a few G-code attachments on there to fit right in place just in case I had to switch it out. The only thing I don't like about this particular holster is that it has a little bit of movement in it. So I don't have 100% confidence in it, which I have been running with this thing on before and not training. So yeah, but it never failed me. So for right now, it's just temporary. And here I have my tourniquet. I have a small first aid kit. It doesn't really have much in here, but in my vehicle, let's just say I'm doing patrol, I have chest seals and things of that nature that's in a bigger kit. All right, this is a regular duty style belt. Normally I run with a tack belt. Okay, I got my taser here. This is my X26P, and I have my two 18-round Walther mags. And then I have my baton, handcuffs, pepper spray. Now I don't keep anything in the back just in case I'm riding the vehicle or something like that. Or if I fall or have to shoot in a supine position, I don't have anything poking me in the back. We're gonna see how I go. I'm gonna go down. I got a steel target up at probably about 25-30 yards. Go ahead and we're gonna try to mix it up a little bit. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm gonna just do a little bit of stress shooting with all of this gear on so I can see how it feels.
All right, so normally what I like to do when I'm drawing out, I try to speed up on my draw and slow down on my shot so that way I can get a pretty accurate shot. This is a 3/8-inch steel plate, and yeah, it seemed like it's holding up pretty good. I mean, I didn't expect for it to crack or anything like that, but these are, you know, the first shots that I'm putting on it. And let's add some more. Forgot I got my other belt on. Dang.
So I'm just getting back in from shooting today, and yeah, that was the back part of the barricade that I was shooting at. And as you can see, you don't see any holes. You don't see any holes whatsoever, but that actually came from the muzzle blast. Even though the front muzzle was sticking out maybe a few inches beyond that, but that muzzle blast still knocked that wood right off. But hey, it's still sturdy. It ain't going nowhere. Alright. So yeah, that still probably looks a whole lot different from what it did when I first got it. So we were shooting 9mm 45 223. I was shooting my 5.56 green tips at it. And yeah, so that's the Carnage. I rubbed my hand across it. Didn't really feel any dents in it. Like, well, this one right here I do, but it's real minor. Like, I mean, yeah. So this thing can take some rounds. It can definitely take some rounds. So we're gonna get it all painted up. Oh, might I add, we put a I guess you call it like tannerite. And, you know, you turn it on the back, you pull off a little film and it sticks to the target. And we blew it up. So yeah. And you can see also on the bottom part of it, that comes from all of the fragmentation from the rounds. I mean, man, I can't tell you how many rounds we put on this thing. But it's something else I want to show you. Look at that. Check that out. This is on the back side of the stand. So I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what y'all think could have done that. Look at that. Now this was shot from the front. And of course this angled. It's angled so that if a round hit it, it'll kind of go off to the side. But one caught it right there and put a big, huge looking crater. Look at that. But hey, it's steel. It can be banged out. Fun times.